Hey everyone, I'm super happy today because this shirt fits again. The toddler weight is not even the baby weight anymore. It's the toddler weight, it's coming off. Dads do get weight during pregnancy, you know, like we try to act like we don't, and we try to act like it's not stressful or anything like that, but it is, and it's normal. So today I'm gonna talk about to eat or not to eat meat. In both of my latest videos, I talk about that I am a former vegan. Like, I got a lot of backlash when I announced that I was eating meat again on Facebook. So I'm just here to share my experience before anybody says like, oh my god, he didn't do right, oh my god, this guy's crazy, he needed to test that. Like, listen, when I became vegan, I was sold at it. And that's my dog, by the way. So I went out and I did a certified course, plant-based course, with the same guy who wrote the China study and Forks Over Knife, and Dr. Colin Campbell. So I did the course with him because I want to make sure that I was doing it properly. And so back in 2005 I became vegetarian, and I actually felt good. But the thing is, I think the main thing is when I became vegetarian, I felt good not only because not because of the meat, but because of the fact that I was eating more like less processed food and more veggies. That's what I think it's really the trick. But 2005 I started the journey. I became vegetarian. So I went vegan in 2010. After a while, my body was losing the ability of burning fat, and my hormones started to be imbalanced, and my sugar levels started to be high. Actually, my AC1 level got to 5.6, which is almost pre-diabetes, and that's like insulin resistant. So I was like, how come? You know, like I am eating fruit and vegetables, and then I started to have all these issues. And my wife happened the same thing, and other people happened the same thing. So, and I started to crave like so much. Like all I wanted on that time was to get some eggs, but my mind was like, I cannot eat eggs. I'm vegan. Having to eat like almost every hour. You know, like I was eating like a crazy amount of fruits and vegetables, and it was never enough. I was becoming a slave. I was starting to have issues with my performance, bonking on all my trainings and races. So on that time I was still racing, and to do an endurance race you need to be a fat burning beast. After I ate those scrambled eggs that I was like, my body was screaming for, it was like night and day difference for me. I was like, okay, I actually feel better now. And fat as fuel efficiently again. I was not hungry anymore. You know, like I was, you know, there are days that I'm hungrier, but I didn't feel like I was a food slave anymore. I felt like, okay, I can eat, burn fat for hours, and not really be hungry, and I would be not like looking for food like crazy all the time, and my blood sugars got better, my hormones went back to normal. So I do felt the need to eat the meat, and especially the fat, the animal fat, which is really good for you, my health. And also, like, if one day I die, whenever the day I die and I go either to heaven or hell, most likely hell, but anyways, they tell me like, hey dude, you weren't supposed to eat meat, you know, like it is what it is, you know. But this is the way I found to have my vitality back again, to have energy, and my point now, like back in the days when I added the meat again in 2014, it was a lot about performance, because I started to lose my performance on triathlon, and when I added back again, it was a totally different concept. In fact, 2015, which is when I did my best race, when I had the flat tire that I was supposed to do on my Garmin, I did a 910 Ironman, 910 to 914, just to, I put it in 910 to 914 if we deduct the 45 minutes. But anyways, I was fully keto on that, and you know, like I had my best race by far. I was using a lot less calories, and my recovery was much faster than before. So on that time when I changed was for performance, and but also now the concept, it's I need to be healthy. I need to be healthy to carry my son whenever he needs to go, because he had special needs. So that's my whole point. It's my point is now it's like my performance is in life, you know, like in my son, it's my first priority to be health, and that's my main goal. Because people ask me before, like, okay, what are you gonna do when he gets bigger and heavier? Like, I only have one choice: get stronger. And in order to get stronger, I need my health, and that's the way I found it. Found like my optimal health. It's to I eat a little bit of meat here and there. It's not a whole lot, but I chose the meats that I think it's aligned with my belief, and they're aligned with treating them properly. So there is this documentary called The Magic Pill that if you can, I recommend you watch. And there is a former vegan over there. She explains her concept on how the plants actually get fed by the dead animals and all that. And also, I'm gonna try to put in the description down below. There is an article that the guy says that the most vegan thing on the supermarket is actually a grass-fed meat. So my point is, there's two sides of the coin, okay? But what I found is, for me, that meat actually is actually good for me, and I recommend, as long as it's a well-treated animal. So my point is, don't feel guilty, okay? If your body it's actually needing or asking for it, don't feel guilty about it, okay? Just get the animals that are treated, and maybe research a little bit about the other side of the coin.